Ridiculous Crime is a production of iHeartRadio.
Hey, Zaron, fancy meeting you here.
Hey, what are you doing here, Elizabeth Dutton?
I just came to talk about ridiculous stuff.
Oh, you're in luck. I've got something ridiculous I've been waiting to tell somebody.
Oh, okay. Hit me.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So in Tokyo, Japan, if, say, your dog suffers from self-esteem issues,
Yeah.
Related to his or her, dog pattern baldness, you can buy a dog toupee. Yeah, they're sold in toy machines, just like those little gumball machines. So if you're like out and about and your dog goes blue, pop in, get him a toupee.
No.
Put some pep in his step. Or her step. I'm not trying to be like gendered about this.
Oh my god. Wait, so do dogs don't have baldness?
Oh yeah, they actually do.
I mean they have mange.
Not like male pattern baldness where they go like, bald.
What if it's just like a fun little, they just want to have a fun little time.
Yeah, maybe they recently had a surgery and they're just like feeling a little self-conscious about it. Or maybe they just like, they never really liked being a blonde.
That's true. You know what? Switch it up.
Yeah, just like
that's ridiculous.
Sorry, go on.
That's ridiculous. Do you want to know what else is ridiculous?
I love ridiculous. You know this.
Twin Major League Baseball players fighting random dudes while dressed as vampires.
Did you say twin Major League Baseball players?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Dressed as vampires.
I'm there.
I'm Elizabeth Dutton. He's Zaron Burnett. And this is Ridiculous Crime, a podcast about absurd and outrageous capers, heists, and cons. It's always 99% murder-free and 100% ridiculous. Zaron.
Yo, Elizabeth.
I brought a friend here today to help me tell this episode's story.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was hallucinating.
He's not just my friend, he's my brother, Travis Dutton.
What up, Trav?
For those who are not in the know, he wrote and played the theme song for Ridiculous Crime. And some of our listeners may remember that he also told a classmate in elementary school that John Bon Jovi was our uncle, and he is not.
Man.
So thanks for coming over here to Ridiculous Crime headquarters today, Travis. How you doing?
Thank you for having me.
You excited to be here?
Yes, it's good to be at the headquarters.
Thank you. This is our first guest.
Yeah, we have parking validation.
Yeah,
good.
we do.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, see an intern. They're one of the dogs.
Yeah. Another thing to know about Travi and me, but more him, is that he's a serious Oakland A's baseball fan.
This is true.
Yep. When we were growing up, we had season tickets. And you were at the infamous World Series game against the San Francisco Giants on October 17th, 1989. Loma Prieta earthquake hit right before the game, 5:04. What was that like? Travis, tell us what that was like.
You know what? The thing that really sticks out about that is that, like you said, it happened right before the game was supposed to start. And it was the A's versus the Giants, Bay Bridge series. You could feel it in the air. And when the earthquake happened, everyone in the stadium started cheering. And and they didn't realize how bad the situation was.
Sure.
And this is pre-cell phone, so people were just so stoked about, this big World Series. And it started to set in like, oh, wait, there's some buildings on fire in the distance.
So people just thought that everyone was like
all the anticipation of this
like,
big game, like, it was just crazy.
And then
even the earth feels it.
Yeah, exactly.
You said that the field rippled, right?
You could see it almost looked like water kind of on the field. Yeah.
That's
But
nuts.
everyone thought it was like awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Who was your favorite A's player in that time?
Jose Canseco, hands down.
Hands down. So that's actually why we're here today.
Yeah.
Jose Canseco. Let's do some background on your man Jose for a second. Zaron, you're familiar with him, right?
Mr. 40-40.
There
Before
you
the
go.
Barry Bonds guy, he was the guy in the Bay for being like combination of power and speed, yes.
Yeah. So he played right field for the A's from 85 to 92. Amazing player. 1988. He was named American League MVP, as you said, because he was the first player to hit 40 home runs and steal 40 bases in the same season.
It was quite a phenomenal
40-40 Club, baby. Yep. Not to be confused with Jay-Z's nightclub, the 40-40 Club. Is that what he named it after?
I assume so.
Let's say he did. Now, don't forget, we also had Ricky Henderson on that team.
Who was my favorite A.
Yeah, Ricky. Stolen bases were a thing in those late 80s seasons. It's an exciting team, exciting time, and so many great players. Who else did you like?
Oh, there was Dave Henderson. There was Walt Weiss. You had
Carney
Dave
Lansford?
Stewart.
Dave Stewart.
You had Dennis Eckersley.
My favorite.
Right?
Eck.
So it was a big team.
Yeah. And, Jose was one of the Bash brothers.
Yeah.
He and his teammate, Mark McGuire, they were known as the Bash brothers. For more information on this, please watch the riveting 2019 documentary film called The Unauthorized Bash Brothers Experience.
Put it on my list.
Yeah, I promise you. Can I just say that when I saw that, my soul briefly left my body. It was just too much and too perfect. So they called themselves the Bash Brothers because Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire used to get all juiced up and hit home runs, and then they'd bump their forearms together in the shape of an X when they trotted across home plate. And they called it the Monster Bash.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Monster Bash. Everyone starts copying it, right? So, now you see kids do. It's
They do
ubiquitous.
the Monster Bash.
Well, haha, see? Okay, so the A's start selling shirts and banners that say "Let's Bash."
Uh-huh.
And then the marketing department for the A's worked with Channel 36, which is like a local UHF station.
Word.
They did a song and a music video to the tune of Monster Mash.
Yes. See, I think like a marketing exec.
You do. You're right there. You're
Synergy.
one step ahead. So the video would play on the Coliseum Diamond Vision screen. I'm going to put the video up on our Instagram.
Nice, sweet.
I found it. It was awesome at the time. But like a lot of things that seemed cool in the late 80s, early 90s, it reads a little corny now. Just a little smidge.
I
Just a
beg to
couple
differ,
things.
but still pretty cool.
Feeling
Still
it?
pretty cool.
The video's funny because the fashions have sort of come back around. So
Oh,
there's
really?
like high-waisted mom pants and like the haircuts and stuff. So it looks like it could be someone trying to be
Retro now.
retro
and
ironic now.
Just
But
really, really good at it.
it's muy auténtico. So good. The A's went to the World Series 3 straight years. 88, 89, 90. Travis, you're
happened that
shaking
first
your
year?
head. 88.
Man, it's just, if you've loved and lost like I have, you'd understand how painful it is to bring all this stuff up. But yeah, no,
88.
88, you got the Kirk Gibson.
I knew,
incident.
yeah. That's the thing that
the Dodgers,
upsets
Oral
me.
Hershiser, Kirk Gibson team. That was a tough year for y'all.
And then the arm pump.
Yeah, the arm pump running around the bases with an
Oh,
old
God.
KG veteran.
It's okay. We're going to be okay, Travi. We're going to make it.
Okay.
Jose, though. Let's get back to Jose. Let's think about good
That's a really
stuff.
Okay,
good
yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you weren't around at that time, you have to understand that Jose Canseco wasn't just a big baseball star, and he was incredible.
He was larger than life.
He was a cultural presence, if you will.
For a 10-year-old, he was like a Hulk Hogan type
I can
figure.
totally see that.
Just like, wow, like just huge everything. And
Yeah, outsized and flashy. It was rumored that he was dating Madonna, remember?
Yeah.
But I don't think that was actually true.
I thought they did date.
I don't know. He claims that she told him she wanted to have Cuban babies with him.
Is he Cuban?
Yeah, he's Cuban.
Okay, I thought maybe like, that's why they stopped dating.
He's like,
I'm Puerto Rican.
she's like, I know you're from Puerto Rico, but you and me, Cuban babies, let's do this. I don't know how it's going to work.
We'll make
Just
it.
spitballing
We'll
here.
find them.
I have a lab. He drove crazy sports cars. He had like really
Mustangs and Corvettes.
Yeah, total Corvette kind of guy.
T-tops.
You played Little League.
Yeah.
And in order to hone your skills, our mom sent you to
Jose Canseco baseball camp at a local community college.
big shout out to Diablo Valley College for that
DVC,
one.
yeah.
Tell us about Jose Canseco baseball camp. What do you remember?
It was very hot
yes.
because it was out in the suburbs of the Bay Area, so I wasn't used to that. It was a normal style baseball camp, running drills and all that kind of stuff. And basically, in my mind, I thought Jose Canseco was going to be
teaching you things.
teaching me the ins and outs of baseball on a day-to-day basis. But he showed up one afternoon and did batting practice with an aluminum baseball bat and just rocked baseballs out of this community college baseball diamond. And everyone's just like, whoa, because an aluminum bat for a Major League Baseball player is like, it was insane. So basically, he wasn't there every day.
Did anyone else show up from the team?
Yeah, Walt Weiss was with him.
Yeah.
Was he there every day with you guys?
He was there.
Did he join the camp?
He signed up?
It was very intimate. No, no, but that was it. They now thinking back, Jose probably learned about this the morning of.
Really?
Like his manager was probably like, get in the vet. You're going down to the community college. You got to do this batting practice for a bunch of kids.
Wow. So
and
you went from
and
like...
I think there might have been a little speech, like, hey...
Stay in school.
Keep your eye on the ball and don't do drugs. And stay in school.
As he's got like a steroid needle hanging out of his...
And never date Madonna.
Yeah. And I got his autograph on a baseball, but it was with a red pen, so you could barely see it.
Oh.
And I ended up losing it because I actually used it to play baseball.
You used a signed Jose Canseco
in
baseball?
my 20s, yeah.
Well, it was a weird time for...
Yeah. So it's probably somewhere, some back lot kicking around somewhere.
Probably. So here's this Jose Canseco, godlike baseball hero for you.
Yeah.
Helps the A's win the 89 series
Awesome.
for sure.
Yes.
A couple months after that 89 series, he got arrested for illegal possession of a handgun, pled guilty to a misdemeanor, got 3 years unsupervised probation. So he's a baseball hero and a little bit of an outlaw.
He's a little bit of a bad boy.
A little bit of a bad boy for life. He also has a brother, just like I do, but he has a twin brother. We're not twins, but he has a twin brother named Ozzie.
Yeah.
And they were born on July 2nd, 1964 in Havana, Cuba.
Keeping it legit.
And so their parents brought them to the U.S. the next year, and they grew up in Miami.
Ah.
So Ozzie played professional baseball, too. And Jose is like a little bit taller, but they're pretty much like...
They look
both
almost identical.
Yeah, exactly. He played professional baseball not at the level of Jose, but he did play for the A's.
That's an understatement.
He played for the A's when
he made
Jose
it
was...
to professional baseball.
Which is big. That's a big thing.
Yeah, I've never done that.
So he was on the A's when Jose was on the A's.
Yeah, they played together.
And he struggled to match up to his siblings' skills.
They mostly played together in spring training.
Yeah. And then he bounced around Japan for a little bit, played there, and then came back and played on various minor league teams. So you got these two guys, twin brothers, skilled athletes, a little wild, couple of handsome Cubans out there taking the world by storm. Let's take a quick break. I want you guys to loosen up, stretch, run some drills. When we come back, I'm going to tell you about an absolutely epic night that Jose Canseco and his brother Ozzie had in Miami. Benvenido a Miami. Were there crimes? Yes. Were there costumes? Also, yes.
Oh, I love
Interested.
this. I'm going to go take a lap.
Okay, fellas. So right now it's me, Zaron, producer Dave, and none other than my brother Travis, and we're here to talk Canseco. Talking Canseco. Fellas, I want you to close your eyes and picture it.
My eyes are closed.
It's Halloween night, 2001. The Opium Garden nightclub in Miami's South Beach. It's a place to see and be seen. Total A-list joint. Miami's hottest nightclub. It's got everything. It's got Midori sours, Legionnaire's disease, twin vampires. Jose Canseco, who at this point is a free agent, and Ozzie, they strut into the club. And they're wearing costumes. What costumes do you think they're wearing?
Baseball players?
Elmer Fudd and Roger Rabbit.
It's a horse costume, the two-parted horse costume.
Both in the back.
They were dressed as leather-clad vampires.
Ah,
it was very kind of Anne Rice.
Yeah, okay.
L-stat instead of Lestat.
Jose's date, Amber Glick, she's dressed as a Native American.
Oh.
That's a dicey.
Okay.
I'm guessing this comes with feathers, this outfit?
Oh, yeah. UPI reported that the costume was made of, quote, feathers and a bikini.
Oh, God.
It was a different time.
It was
a feathered headdress and a bikini? That's her costume?
That's her costume. I don't know what was adorning the bikini, but...
What was her costume? Dumb?
Dumb. Offensive.
What are you supposed to be? I'm just offensive and dumb.
So it's just this nightclub, and it's apparently like this Asian themed nightclub, which again, we're just wading through problematic waters here.
Oh, completely. Knee deep at this point.
But it's Halloween night, 2001. So we're 2 months out from 9/11.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's in a mood.
They're in a mood. They want to cut loose.
Summer of the shark, right? And everyone was cared about sharks.
Oh, yeah, that was
Shark
big
attacks.
shark attacks.
Yeah.
And then little did we know.
Then 9/11 happened.
Yep, there we go. Then Halloween night happened for the Canseco boys. So there are some obviously other people at the party. Two of them were Christian Presley, who is was an oncology drug researcher. I don't know what he does now.
Should we know him?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's an oncology drug researcher.
He was famous at the time. I was like,
he's like the number 2 oncology drug researcher.
He's just a club goer.
He's a club goer, a random club goer. And then he's there with his buddy Alan Cheeks.
Oh, now this
which
guy.
I'm not making, like, that sounds like something
Alan
I call
Cheeks,
someone who's
totally.
like Alan Cheeko. No, Alan Cheeks. He's a scientist. So we got science guys in the
Dr.
house.
Cheeks.
Okay.
Dr. Cheeks, if you're nasty. They're visiting Miami for a conference, and they just want to get a little loose.
Let's get a taste of the nightlife.
Exactly. Old Presley and Sweet Cheeks out on the town, Amber Glick, Jose's date, she's walking through the crowded club when, according to the Canseco brothers, Presley lifted up her skirt. So I guess she had like a kind of like flouncy skirt.
Bikini top, flouncy skirt, headdress.
And I'm thinking by skirt, they just mean a very wide belt. Like, I don't think it's like a...
It's a napkin that
it's
she
like
walked
a
away from the
Mennonite
table
ankle
with.
length skirt. He lifts up her skirt and grabs her crotch in her butt.
What?
Both?
Apparently it was a long
Got
reach.
big hands?
He
Wait.
just went for a scoop.
And Jose was in the room?
Next to
Jose
her.
was in the room.
Okay.
And Ozzie.
All right, well, let's see what happens.
Right? So, okay.
And she's with them. They're like right there.
So
Okay.
there she's walking through. Presley now, he says, I only touched a feather on her skirt, not her body. So he's just like tickling the feathers as they walk by.
Okay.
Either way,
I'm a feather aficionado. What?
Glick gets upset when this happens and she runs to the bathroom. So I'm feeling like you wouldn't run to the bathroom if someone just touched a feather on your skirt.
Yeah.
She said later she didn't see who did it, but Ozzie and Jose did.
Mm-hmm.
She also said that her costume was homemade and that the only feathers were on the headdress and that the skirt was made of fur.
She's wearing
obviously,
a fur
yeah.
She's wearing a
bikini
fur bikini, guys.
and a headdress.
And a headdress.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
And
So she's like a cave woman, like who's also been
how
given
much do you
power
want to
over an
put?
indigenous tribe.
How much do you want to bet she had like striped face paint too, like on her, like the whole nine? She's like, if I'm going to be offensive, I'm just going to go all in, going for it. So she's got this costume. She says he couldn't have touched a feather because no feathers on my skirt, buddy. Case closed.
Yeah, you got it.
So, prosecution rests right there. Presley is standing there just being a D-bag and soaking up the vibes. He's vibing, vibes only. When suddenly a 6'4", 275-pound vampire wearing a sleeveless shirt and a black leather vest rolls up to him. That vampire, Jose Canseco.
Can you imagine?
Right?
I don't want to imagine it.
This big meat castle just bounding down on you.
So there was this lawsuit later,
It's got
and
a
it
fist
stated
like a loaf of bread and she's coming at you.
and like sunburned, and you can see veins on him.
Exactly. He's sweating steroids.
So this lawsuit later, there was a statement. Quote, without any provocation, Jose attacked Presley, shoving him against a column, lifting him up by the throat, and choking him. Jose punched Presley several times before proceeding to punch Cheeks. A bouncer tried to stop the attack, but Jose Canseco continued.
Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. I got this one.
Really busy right now, fighting two dudes. Ozzie then jumped in and hit both Presley and Cheeks with an open fist.
Tag team.
Now, what's an open fist is my question.
Slap.
It's a slap, right? Ozzie said he only hit Cheeks when he thought he was threatening Jose with a broken beer bottle. So he did it like self-defense, fear for his own safety. But why the open fist? Well, Ozzie said it was because of the fake fingernails he was wearing as a vampire. He couldn't make a fist.
Oh, yeah, duh.
So he's a slap with long nails.
Well, hey.
I think that
he has a point.
He does have a point. But do you think they were probably just press on? So if he tried to claw with him, they'd go flying off.
But he still wants to party. He doesn't want to mess up his costume.
Yeah, commitment to the night.
Yeah.
Because he's anticipating that the fight will end, but the night will go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to win this fight.
Yeah, so Ozzie can't make a fist because of his nails. Jose denies hitting Presley at all. He said he only pushed him away with an open hand to protect Glick, who was in the bathroom.
To stop him, he walked into it repeatedly.
And then he says Ozzie did all the hitting.
Yep.
So it's the reverse of what happened when they were in the league together. So he throws his long fingernailed brother under the bus. Good job, Jose. According to Presley, after the fight, Jose yelled at him, "You're lucky to be standing."
Ooh.
Right?
Yes.
And that Presley was 90% sure that he added after that, "You're lucky to be alive."
What was the 10% of doubt? What was he doing with that part?
I don't know.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you're lucky to be a jive turkey.
Can we go back to the fight for a second?
Sure.
How awesome that sounds, by the way. That he picked the guy up from by the neck,
Yeah. And put him against a column.
Like a Chuck Norris type
Yeah.
move.
And then while he's holding him up, proceeds to punch cheeks. And when I say punch cheeks, Mr. Cheeks. So he's got one guy suspended.
Right.
And then Ozzie comes up with his...
So he's slapping cheeks,
That's pretty
choking cool. Presley.
Yeah.
That's just cool.
It's just cool. It's a great visual.
Yeah.
Presley, he got a broken nose, which later required surgery to help him breathe.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
And he got cuts to his mouth, probably from the nails. He got a concussion. He sprained his neck. And then he also said he, quote, suffered disgrace, humiliation, and shame. Deep, deep shame.
Like psychological and physical shame, like the kind you'd need like years of therapy for.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's what the insurance company said.
Exactly what the insurance company said. I think I have looked. I can't find what these two clowns are dressed as. Because need.
Right, they're in costumes too.
Oh yeah, what
does
a scientist dress up at a conference?
Let's imagine them dressed like those guys.
One's dressed like Uranus, and the other's dressed like some atomic structure for like caffeine.
Okay, I like that.
I like the Will Ferrell, Chris Kattan pickup guys who do the neck.
Yeah, see,
right?
I was thinking, okay.
I'm trying to think of the era.
They totally have
like Hans and Franz or
something.
something.
They have a couple's costume for sure.
Yeah.
They're matching.
They're going as half of Kiss.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're at a conference. Did they pack costumes knowing they'd be there for Halloween and they'd want to go out?
Sure.
They just went
let's
with
put our ties on our heads.
Two wild and crazy guys.
Exactly.
Ain't that right, Cheeks?
The thing is, we don't know, so we get to invent it. That's what I like. So I'm going to just imagine they took all like the conference swag of like lanyards and stress balls. And
they're like, I'm a mad scientist.
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's go with that.
So
I'm Lee Iacocca's worst nightmare.
So Jose and Ozzie, they get arrested in all this, and they're held in Miami-Dade County Jail. Jose says, I know that my brother and myself were definitely victims, and the girl I was with got sexually assaulted. We got attacked. We are the victims here. We just defended ourselves.
It's got a point.
Does have a point. November 2002, so like a year later, the brothers plead guilty.
They changed their minds?
Well, Ozzie pleads to felony and misdemeanor battery, and Jose pleads to 1 count of felony aggravated battery and 2 counts of misdemeanor battery.
Okay.
Jose, he gets sentenced to 3 years of probation, 250 hours of community service, and anger management classes. Ozzie, he gets 18 months of probation, 200 hours of community service, and anger management classes.
Now, were they sent to the same anger management class? Because trying to do like a group therapy with the Canseco brothers?
You sit in there and those two come in as the new students.
In black leather. And they're going to
two
talk about
roided
their
out
mad.
fellas.
Yeah, like, well, here's the
Just
thing, too.
raging.
Ozzie gets like the lesser, he's always the lesser than.
Totally
Yeah,
200 hours.
Yeah, he
instead of 250.
doesn't get enough. So Jose said later that he pled guilty because he wanted to spare his family the pain of the trial. And he said, he added, quote, if I would have hit any of these gentlemen 7 or 8 times, as they claim, they wouldn't be standing. Which kind of backs up what Presley said he yelled.
Yeah, I kind of believe him.
But don't you think, like...
Yeah, I feel like every statement that he makes, like the Bad to the Bone riff has to come afterwards. He wouldn't be standing. You know, like...
That's what he has. Like, he has one of those
That's
little
what I'm
buttons.
saying. The guy's just cool.
Yeah.
All right?
It's cool. What are you going to do?
Implied soundtrack.
Yeah.
January 2003, Presley and Cheeks, they sued the Canseco twins for battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and conspiracy to commit battery.
Wow.
For when the brothers like looked at each other and nodded before
like,
they went
let's
in.
commit battery.
Yeah. The boys, Presley and Cheeks, they asked for $1.5 million in compensatory damages and an unspecified amount of punitive damages for injuries sustained in the fight. The case goes to trial April 2005.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so it's like we're now 4 years on, almost.
Yeah.
The jury awarded Presley and Cheeks around $700,000 in compensatory damages.
What?
They said that neither Canseco had acted in self-defense.
It doesn't matter that they're defending their date or his date.
The women are worthless in this world. Don't
in
you
Miami,
know?
the women are worthless.
Don't you know that we mean nothing? Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're defending him, apparently, because they weren't in physical danger.
So you have to, like, put hands on a man before you can swing?
Right.
Okay.
And so they said it wasn't self-defense. Presley gets awarded more than $200,000 for the injuries caused by Jose Canseco. Cheeks, Sweet Cheeks, was awarded $500,000 for his injuries.
What?
90% caused by Ozzie and 10% caused by Jose.
Whoa.
Some scratches to the face, and
He got slapped repeatedly, I guess. I don't know. The jury also ordered the brothers to pay $300,000 in punitive damages.
Okay.
So it's like $1 million.
Yeah.
So they got nothing after legal fees, basically. This
Basically.
is like 5 years of legal work.
Exactly. That's a good
Awesome.
point.
So some lawyers got hooked up.
Right.
Good
They're
job.
like, good job.
So after the verdict, Jose challenged Cheeks and Presley to a lie detector test.
Like with his fist?
He tells the press, quote, "This is nothing but extortion. It's sad that it's come down to this. This is unbelievable. A complete scam." So, how did Jose do in those anger management classes,
Gold star.
aka AP anger management?
I have a feeling that's probably not his last anger management class.
Yeah, or his first.
Or his first.
What do you think he selected as his community service?
Taking batting practice at a local community college for kids.
Jose Canseco baseball camp?
Yeah.
So how did he do with anger management? He didn't. He just didn't go.
Nice. Nice.
And what did he pick for community service? Nothing.
He's like,
I am not
I've
here
already
to
done it. Remember when I was in A?
My mere existence is a service to this community.
My presence is a gift.
Yeah. When I was in A, I went to Jose Canseco.
So he just didn't do anything?
No, nothing.
Can that happen?
Judges don't,
Like,
they
no.
don't like that. They frown on that.
No.
Not going to
Doesn't
there.
work for me. That's the thing is, like, apparently, I years ago, I heard this thing from Oprah. I wasn't talking to her personally.
You were just hanging out.
Oprah and I were on the
Oops.
phone. I was like, "Oops, tell me." I heard her say something about how when people ask you to do something you don't want to do, you say, "You know what? That doesn't work for me." And
Word. Okay.
if you're in a job and you say that to your boss, as I did, like about a week after hearing that, it doesn't work. When they say you've got this project, yeah, that doesn't work for me. They're like, it's going to have to work.
Gonna have to.
Or you're not going to work here. So we can make this
Exactly.
work one way or
So,
another.
but Jose, he had been listening to the same Oprah
I guess
thing.
so.
He's like, guess what? That doesn't work for me. February of 2003, Jose gets jailed for violating his probation.
Okay, thank you.
After he failed to take anger management, began community service. And he also, in that time, left the state without permission.
I'm assuming multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He spent a month in jail. So Ozzie, his father, Jose Canseco Sr., because Jose is a junior,
Right.
and then a priest walk into a bar.
Exactly. I was just thinking.
Those three, they go with Jose to the hearing. So he brings his brother, his father, and a priest. The judge changes Jose's sentence to 2 years of house arrest, followed by 3 years of probation. And that Jose would need to check in weekly with a probation officer and have to ask permission to leave his house or to travel. And they said, if you mess this up, you're going to go to prison for 15 years.
Get the F out. Are you for real?
I'm totally for real on this. That's exactly,
Wow.
that was the quote from the priest. Get the F out. So,
Father Sanchez, calm down.
but like, here's the thing. Jose, always thinking, when he was on house arrest, he tried his hand at an online business. For $2,500, you could buy an afternoon with him, and you could buy it on his website.
What do you mean?
Just like to go hang out with him.
Good afternoon.
Said,
Can I say, hey, you want to come over for Trivial Pursuit?
well, it said, quote, spend the afternoon with Jose at his house in South Florida. Ideas for activities, private power hitting instruction, private martial arts instruction, work out with Jose, and cook out by the pool.
It sounds like something
nice.
Steven Seagal would offer.
Like, I would have 100% have paid. I didn't know about this. I would have paid $2,500.
it.
I wouldn't have any money left.
Just
Girl,
like,
one more day, Jose.
I would still be in
Just one
debt.
more day.
it's not clear how many, if any, afternoons he sold, but, you know, he went out there with it. May 2003, also still on probation, Ozzie gets arrested in Punta Gorda, Florida.
Big point.
And
Or actually, I guess, you know.
he's charged with possessing an illegal anabolic steroid, driving with a revoked license, and possession of drug paraphernalia. So he gets stopped by a sheriff's deputy because his windows were too tinted.
Classic.
It's happened to
move.
me.
Yep.
He was released after posting $25,000 bond and then was later sentenced to 4 months in jail.
For which part?
For the
All of it.
steroids?
All of the above. The steroids. June 2003, Jose gets arrested again and
They're
is
just
jailed
taking
for
turns.
9 weeks for violating probation after testing positive for steroids. So Ozzie probably just driving the steroids over because Jose can't leave the house.
Someone's got to juice him.
Someone's got to juice him. Ozzie goes under the bus over and over.
Yeah, who's going to juice
Seriously.
my brother if not me?
He ain't heavy. He's my brother. Jose eventually completed anger management, and he did 120 hours out of 250 community service with the Boys Club of Miami.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
hitting balls.
A lot of
Yeah,
batting practice.
definitely.
But Jose didn't drop off the map. When we come back from this ad break, I'm going to tell you about some other Canseco scraps. Okay, guys. When we left off, Jose Canseco and his twin brother Ozzie, they got into a fight at a cheesy Miami nightclub while dressed like sexy vampires from the International Male Catalog. And do you think that they were wearing like palazzo pants?
Oh, I
what were
didn't
their
thought about
pants?
the pants.
Think of the pants, guys.
Probably like crushed velvet,
oh yeah.
like Lost
Yeah.
Boys. You
And,
know,
and
like,
definitely loose.
yeah.
Yeah,
You don't
loose
think they
Lost
were wearing
Boys.
like
Oh
leggings?
no, yeah, no, they're probably wearing like a tight crushed velvet.
I think Jose's in crushed velvet leggings and Ozzie's in wide leg palazzo pants. We're gonna cover the spread.
Okay, yeah.
He's got like Steve Harvey suit on, like a rejected Steve Harvey
Just
suit.
the pants part.
Yeah.
Like
just-
Jose said, all right, you wear these. I'm going to wear the sexy ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Ozzie, you wear this.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Ozzie's like,
Okay.
Can't hide these thighs, Ozzie.
Yeah.
So, they whooped the stuffing out of those two bros, Presley and Cheeks. They got arrested, pleaded guilty. They sued, had $1 million judgment against them. Jose did not let that stop him, you guys.
I like it, a dreamer.
He loves the spotlight. What can I say? He loves entertaining, and that's beyond sports. So when he was playing professionally, he was a guest on The Simpsons and on Nash Bridges.
That's quite the spread.
Have I ever told you my Nash Bridges story?
You have a Nash Bridges story?
I do. They used to film in San Francisco, right?
Oh, yeah.
And when I was working in San Francisco as a young gal, I would see them filming all the time.
Like Cheech Marin just walked
Oh,
by.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
All the time. They were always all over the place downtown.
That's hilarious.
And so I would meet up with a friend of mine on a regular basis after work. And like sometimes we'd go and get drinks or get dinner. And we'd walk by them all the time. And I got into this habit of every time I saw them filming, I would walk up to the perimeter. And when I'd see Don Johnson, I'd yell, "Dad, Dad, it's me, Dad." And I did it so often that they started to recognize me, and it cracked Cheech up, but it did not make Don Johnson laugh.
It was hitting too close to the bone.
Yeah, and I had to I was worried that I was going to start getting arrested or something. So
or
I stopped.
TMZ reporting on you.
Yeah, I stopped for a while. But, just all crazy-haired gal. Dad! Yeah.
That's a good running bit.
Yeah, it is. I love a running bit. Back to Jose. So he and I were both involved with Nash Bridges in one way or another.
Where you cross.
But after he retired from baseball, Jose did amazing things.
Yes, he did.
Can I read you a list?
Please. I thought I was going to have to ask.
He did a bunch of reality TV shows. He was on The Surreal Life, and he was also on Celebrity Apprentice.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Did not
Apparently,
win.
he had to bail out on it because his dad got sick.
Oh, I thought it was because he hated Trump, but maybe
that could be too. But he left the show, and then his dad passed away not long after that.
Sad.
So it was, he played himself in the 2017 film Slamma-Jamma.
I missed that one.
It's a drama about basketball.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. It's a drama.
Wow.
Slamma-Jamma.
It was an Oscar play. They released in October. They thought they had high hopes.
They were shooting the moon on that one.
It stars Barbara Streisand. It does not
Barbara
star
Streisand in Slamma-Jamma. He either challenged or has been challenged to fight a sportscaster, Danny Bonaducci.
Didn't they fight? They actually did fight.
Yeah, they
right?
did fight.
Yeah. Okay.
Some dude from Barstool Sports.
Yeah, whatever.
And then this delusional, quote unquote, celebrity boxer named Todd Poulton.
How can you be a celebrity boxer if no one's ever heard of you?
Good question.
Yeah.
That's why I put delusional in there as a qualifier.
If I'm a celebrity chef, I mean, I can say anything, right?
That was my adjective modifier slid in there. Delusional. Yeah. He opened Jose Canseco's Showtime Car Wash in Las Vegas, where he would go and sign autographs occasionally. Did you ever see that?
I've always wanted to go there.
You just drive to Vegas to get your car.
No, I've been to, we're going to go visit the car wash, and we just never made it.
Followed through on
Does
it.
he sign the car, or is
I think he's there quite a bit.
He washes and details your car.
He personally
He
says
gets
it.
all juiced up and does it crazy style. No, he would show up and sign autographs for people and chum around. The place has a 2-star Yelp rating. They're amazing. A lot of complaints about the cashier.
It's a racket.
It is a racket.
I think it's Cheeks and Presley.
It's Cheeks and Presley are the only ones doing the Yelp reviews. He was a columnist for Vice magazine
Yes, he was.
for a while. Has a hilarious Twitter account.
He has a Twitter personality.
Yes. And then he wrote the foreword to a novel written by Dan Reichert. And the novel is called Air Force Gator 2, Scales of Justice.
Wait, I'm going to need you to say
Wait,
all those
what?
words again.
Okay, so there's this novel.
Is this a published novel?
This is a book novel, right?
This isn't just on some scraps of paper, right?
This was published. And the book is called Air Force Gator 2, Scales of Justice.
This is a sequel.
This is a sequel to
We're
Air
getting
Force
into
Gator.
Steven Seagal territory.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely
Air Force
dipping our
Gator.
toesies.
How do you know what Air Force Gator means?
Right. So I'm going to tell you,
All right, yeah.
because Jose wrote the foreword.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to read you a synopsis of the book.
Oh, please.
Quote, in this sequel to the revolutionary Air Force Gator, 8 years have passed since the Crocodile Rock incident that almost irrevocably damaged the United States. Stop, I have to get through this. Since saving the country on that day, Air Force Gator's legendary status has grown to unseen heights. His strength is magnified after being exposed to the chemical Gatorade. He's dating a super hot stripper, once a desperate and alcoholic whoremonger.
What?
The alligator pilot has finally found peace when President Obama organizes a rally on the National Mall to honor the inaugural Air Force Gator Day. The heroic reptile plans on announcing his retirement.
He is a gator?
What?
He is an alligator?
Yes, dude, he's a gator. He's an alligator. Hey, rewind here. Where was I?
The heroic
heroic reptile. Wait, I totally lost There's too much going on right now. When President Obama organizes a rally on the National Mall to honor the inaugural Air Force Gator Day, the heroic reptile plans on announcing his retirement from military duty. His dreams of a quiet retirement come crashing down around him when a fringe group of radical reptiles, led by an evil pig farmer, interrupts the festivities and carries out a massive terrorist attack. devastated by the increasingly personal attacks of the sons of Gustav. It's time for Gator to lace up his boots again and bring the pain.
Air Force Gator, I thought you were dead.
That sounds like a 10-year-old got into the pixie stick.
Totally.
And just like started blah, 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 like going crazy, you know? Like,
I'm going to write this novel.
Yeah.
It's like a methed out 10-year-old.
Yeah, like that's really, wow.
Well, Jose said that he felt that the alligator fighter pilot was basically a metaphor for him and his life. I'm not kidding.
No, I think he's spot on.
Actually,
I think
yeah,
he really, that
it.
metaphor applies best. It's probably the most applicable
I mean, he
metaphor.
would know. He's Jose.
I mean,
So-
an alligator fighter pilot, Jose Canseco. Yeah, it's right there.
I now know what I'm getting everyone in my life for Christmas.
This book?
Yeah, Air Force Gator 2.
You know, they don't really do a lot of research about what steroids do to your brain. It's all about the muscle. You don't
The
really
muscle
know
and
what's going on up
the
there.
package down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's
Right? We don't know what's going on in that head.
Now, there is one other story about Jose and punching and fighting that I think is a good way to close this out today.
Oh, okay.
So in 2011, Jose agreed to fight boxing trainer / former college boxer Billy Patton in a celebrity boxing match at
Heavy on the boxing, light on the celebrity.
exactly, at a casino in Hollywood, Florida.
Oh, wow.
Heavy on the Florida, light on the Hollywood.
Exactly. Jose is paid $10,000 for the event, half before, half day of.
If he makes it, he gets the other half.
Yeah, you got to show up. And then they said they'd give him $1,500 in travel expenses. So if he takes a Greyhound, he's
Saving
really
most
like,
of
it's
it.
just cream on top of that. Dudes, let's picture it one more time.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
My eyes are closed.
It's Saturday, March 26th, 2011. Canseco makes his way through the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. It's about 30 minutes to fight time. 400 fans have crowded into the place to see Jose Canseco fight some guy.
400 whole people.
400 whole people. He starts to get ready. He asks for that $5,000 payment. He says, you know what, just make the check out to cash. I'm not making that I'm not making that detail.
Can you really do that?
Yeah, you can.
If you're Jose, sure.
I guess so.
He laces up his Janet Jackson Pleasure Principle video shoes, changes into some shiny shorts.
Miss Jose, if you're nasty.
Exactly. He whips off his shirt and he's getting ready to be all oiled up when the promoters notice something. A representative from Celebrity Boxing walks up to Canseco and stares at his naked bicep, eyeballing it. Now, he then looks at Canseco's face, looks back at the bicep, and he looks over at a flyer for the event that featured a photo of greased up Jose Canseco ready to duke it out.
Is he like not big enough?
In the photo, Jose Canseco has bicep tattoos.
Oh, get out.
Now, I've looked at pictures and I cannot for the life of me make out what the tattoos are. They're sort of vaguely tribal.
I was going to say
totally
tribal, just
like a
all the way.
barbed wire
like
they're
a male
bands.
version of Pamela Anderson.
Yes,
tattoo.
they're
Yeah.
bands. They're like, but they kind of look like maybe banners or swords. One kind of looks like they're not matching. One looks like maybe there's a root involved, like going into his skin, kind of
Okay.
illusion. A plant or a dragon. I don't know.
Alligator.
Yeah,
Alligator
good call.
fighter pilot?
It's like a sword, an alligator eating a sword, but they're bicep bands.
Okay.
So the promoter looks at the skin in front of him, ink free.
I know what this is.
He's got the wrong Canseco.
Love this.
Yep. Jose sent Ozzie
Nice.
to fight.
Hey, Ozzie, go take a beating for me.
Exactly. The 400 people who paid to see the fight were sent home.
They didn't even do it?
No.
The promoter's like, we can't go through with
Yeah.
this.
Ozzie,
I got a Sharpie. I'll draw on the tattoos.
Ozzie's like, oh, I forgot. Ozzie wouldn't give the check back.
What if I
that's
fight your
made out
shirt?
to
Oh,
They're like, give us the check. He's
No.
like, nope.
It's
You're
written
going to
out
have to
cash.
fight me for it.
He's like, I showed up. So, celebrity boxing CEO Damon Feldman, he went to the press, but Jose accused Feldman of trying to trick the public.
Oh, good play.
Jose said he'd thrown his back out earlier and that Feldman had approved the switch.
Oh, I like it. Muddy the waters.
Interesting.
But how could Ozzie fight? Because his nails are too long.
Right.
That's the question. So Jose then tells the New York Post, who reached him using a $1.99 phone number he'd posted on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
Payphone. He tells the Post, to make a long story short, Damon tried, at the last second, tried to announce my brother Ozzie was Jose Canseco. The last thing my brother wanted was to commit fraud. Damon tried to pull a fast one.
I just like the fact that he has a $1.99 phone number and it works. You get him.
Right,
He answers it.
Like he picks up a burner and is like,
Yeah,
what do you want? Feldman won the default judgment when Jose failed to show up in court.
Oh, man.
I know. So he was awarded around $7,600.
The numbers are really falling.
Yeah, right? But he told reporters he expected he'd never be able to collect the money from Jose.
That's just a cheap dig.
Jose
Yeah.
does what he wants. It's not
That's
that,
true. Did Ozzie ever get to cash that check?
Well, it was made out to cash,
That's
sure.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He just
it's his
hightailed
now.
it out of there.
Yeah, Ozzie went and now he's on other errands for Jose. So
He's picking up his dry cleaning right this minute.
that's the tale of Jose and Ozzie Canseco for you. I love them.
I do too.
Yeah.
They're like lovable,
Folk heroes.
Soft-headed demigods.
like lovable galoot,
Yeah,
totally.
It's like
The Palookas.
he means well.
Yeah,
He
does.
means well.
Well, yeah, sure. So what's our ridiculous takeaway here?
Oh, man.
Like when this
Never
is your
wear a fur
childhood
bikini.
hero. Aside from Slash, this is your childhood
Yeah.
hero.
My takeaway would be that Jose really should appreciate his brother.
Yeah.
Because he's been there and he's done all the dirty work for him.
Mm-hmm. Good
and
call.
that means something.
We need to celebrate Ozzie
Yeah.
And how could we do that?
with an Ozzie renaissance.
An Ozzissance?
An Ozzissance. Elevate Ozzie. That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
What about you, Zaron?
My ridiculous takeaway is very simple. It's mostly an aesthetic fashion choice, which is don't wear a fur bikini to a Miami nightclub.
Yeah.
And if you're going to fight, flatten the nails against the palm and then swing.
True.
Otherwise, you're going to lose the nails. And all that hard work is put to naught.
I think, though, if you're banning fur bikinis from Miami nightclubs, you're taking out a significant portion of the attendees of some of these places.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you notice I didn't
That's
mention the headdress because never wear that.
Yeah, never, ever. My takeaway is that you gotta love a character.
Oh, good.
You know,
Yep.
I think certain talents and abilities obviously allow people more room to be total characters.
Mhm.
But I think the best takeaway is that Ozzie's the champ here.
Completely.
Yeah. He's always down for whatever, always has his brother's back. That's to be applauded.
He's a loyal A.
He is. He's a real A. That's us for today. Travis, thank
Yeah.
you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks for joining us.
Ridiculous Crime HQ. You can find us online at Ridiculous Crime on both Twitter and Instagram. If you have a tip for us about a ridiculous crime that you'd like to hear, or if you want to confess to a ridiculous crime, or if you're Ozzie Canseco,
Please call us.
please call my $1.99 number or email at ridiculouscrime@gmail.com. Thank you. It's been a pleasure, everybody, and tune in next time.
Oh, and before we go, Elizabeth and I wanted to send a special shout out to one of our listeners. Avery, you wrote in to let us know that you've been up there at summer camp, taking care of the kids, volunteering in the nursery with the babies, and listening to Ridiculous Crime. Well, thank you for that. But we also saw that you recently contracted COVID and are now having to quarantine by yourself. We both feel terrible about that, and we just wanted to send you a very special shout out and hope that you feel better very soon. Have a ridiculously good weekend, and we'll be thinking of you.
Ridiculous Crime is hosted by Elizabeth Dutton and Zaron Burnett with special guest star Travis Dutton. Produced and edited by Asterix-free Hall of Famer Dave Kustin. Research is by Marissa Bases Loaded Brown. The theme song is by Thomas Just a Bit Outside Lee and Travis Ice Cream Cookie Sandwich. Get your ice cream cookie sandwich here, Dutton. Executive producers are honorary Atlanta Braves ball boys Ben Bolin and Noel Brown.
Ridiculous Crime is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.